First time you've heard that one. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another stream here on the channel. My name is George, your Yugioh idiot, and today, is my one and only NFL mock draft simulator. I gotta make sure I mention simulator as well. Because we are going to be doing an NFL mock draft here. Because next week, we're going to do that long stream on the 24th, where we're going to have a live reaction to the NFL draft. And I can also officially say, oh, that's him. I'm sorry. But the mock draft, we're going to be doing that tonight, as well as playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Worldwide Edition. On YouTube it says Yu-Gi-Oh! WWE, but it means for Worldwide Edition, not WWE for wrestling. Mania is this weekend. We can talk about that tonight too. But if you are new here to the channels, welcome! This is being streamed on Twitch and YouTube. Be sure to follow over there on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. And the countdown to not only the 8 crazy days of stream, but also the countdown to how I leave this place. Not the platforms, I'm still gonna get the platforms, but moving out of my house. Which I am more and more excited for by the second. So, that's what we're doing here tonight. That's why, and also nothing to do with Pokemon tonight, which will probably why, which will explain why, even though we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh!, we got Pokemon X together, just Mirror B's theme. Because we all love Mirror B. And if you don't, then something's wrong with you. But we are going to get started momentarily. Get comfy. And the question of the day is on screen. So, what is your favorite NFL team? And where are they picking in the first round? And also, who do you think they should go for? We are going to do a 3 rounds. We're going to do 3 rounds in this mock draft. And then we'll hop on to Yu-Gi-Oh! I just want to grab a drink real quick. 2 things you'll always expect from this short stream. Well, maybe not with what's coming up. The dryer's running, or I'm about to stream and I'm like, I want to grab a drink before we get started. Well, you got a few more minutes to hear about Mirror B. So, I'll be right back. I know you can't see it, but chair, take it away! At least for now. What are you getting into? Chair! Chair kicking it back old school. I can see that. And then the chair is the reason why I get the followers and subscribers. There's hidden references behind it. I know not everyone's gonna get it. Alright, so. Now let's get this. This. And show this face. Sup, everybody. So yeah, we're gonna do 3 rounds. We're gonna do normal speed. We're gonna select all the teams. So we're gonna do a mocks for all 32 NFL teams. From the good ones, the bad ones, and the shitty Cowboys. Anyway, let's get started. And I want to do this. So we're going to enter the draft room. If I get to play, I get to play it. Call me cheesy, I don't care. I wanted to do it. Alright, so starting off this mock draft. Voice crack there. Epic voice crack. We got the Tennessee Titans, and I think at this point, it's kind of obvious. They're going Cam Ward. I agree. Will you? Maybe start to. Oh, let me hit the play button. Alright, Titans are on the clock. They're going Cam Ward. I think that's a no-brainer. They needed a franchise quarterback. I don't think it's going to be helpful year one, but definitely see an improvement throughout. Definitely see an improvement maybe throughout the season, maybe even next year to get more pieces. Next up is the Cleveland Browns. Now the Browns, they're in the air right now. Many people want them to go quarterback. I know why. I probably know why they're not going to go for quarterback. Because I have a hidden theory. I think the Browns, and maybe someone like the Giants as well, are going to be tanking for Arch Manning. Arch Manning could be either in next year's draft or the following year's draft. So they can tank for the guy. Is it messed up? I think so. But it feels like something that they would do. So, because of that, I have the Cleveland Browns at number 2 going for Travis Hunter. Not going for a quarterback. Now the Giants, I don't know what the Giants are doing. Whether it was the Aaron Rodgers rumors, to then getting Russell Wilson, to then also signing Jameis Winston, and re-signing the Gabagool and Tommy DeVito. So, because of all that, quarterback's not happening. Shedeur Sanders won't be a New York Giant. I know so many people are going to be upset by this, but you know what? First off, I laugh for obvious reasons, but also they could be the same thing when they're going for Arch next draft. Maybe Russell Wilson has some magic left in him to show Jameis Winston a proper way to go through your needs and make him maybe a better player down the line. I mean, they did it with Geno Smith. Or at least the Seahawks did. But we'll see what happens. But for this pick, I'm going to go the safe route and have the Giants select Abdul Carter out of Penn State. I don't think this is a bad move at all. Especially because, again, you're going to have that high pick. And I know the Giants have a lot of great players on defense. However, just like the Eagles have shown, even if you draft players in a position that you know you're covered, it's always good to have that extra depth. And they've done that, and that's what's made the Eagles have the success they have had the past couple seasons, even when they didn't get the rings until this past season. Now we're going to go on to the Patriots. The Patriots can do a few things. There's Tetera McMillan they could go for. They wanted Travis Hunter. Unfortunately, they had a few wins, and that made them go to pick 4. So because of that, it stinks that they can't get Travis Hunter. But I think they're also trying to look as well that maybe they look in the receiver. It would not surprise me, honestly, if there's a trade and the Patriots try to... Let me fix this. I think it's kind of in the same direction it was before, but it was bugging me a bit. Anyway, so the Patriots here, there could be a lot that they can do. And I don't even know if that was proper English. So, it's tough for the Patriots. You can go O-line in the draft and pick out a big need to help out your star quarterback or give your star quarterback another good weapon. So you just got Stephon Diggs recently. And yes, he's not as flashy as he was previously with the Vikings and his time in the Bills. He can still be a threat to most defenses. So if they didn't go for Diggs, I would say they would possibly go receiver here. But I'm going to go with the safe pick and what most people are probably thinking of, and that is Will Campbell out of LSU. Now you have the Jacksonville Jaguars, which the Jaguars could do a lot here. They could go for defensive linemen. They can go tight end. They could even go receiver if they wanted to. I would say more of a corner than anything. Would it be funny if they went running back? They could, but I don't know if that'll be what they want to do. So, for the Jaguars, it's going to be a lot of things they could do. I can even see some trades happen with the 5th pick. I'm going to try to not really do trades. There is 1 or 2 occasions where I can see a trade occur. But for the... Actually, no. I do think a trade's going to happen. I am going to do a trade. We're going to go Jacksonville. And I think people know where I'm going with this. Swap first round picks. And then a 3rd. Alright, well. A trade happens. The Saints get a pick. Number 5. And they select Shedeur Sanders. I think because of Derek Carr's injury, and this is the shit that Mel Kiper does not mention, is it wouldn't surprise me the Saints trade up. They trade up, they get their franchise quarterback. They trade their first, they swap their first and get 2/3, or send 2/3 to the Jags for this move. To get their franchise quarterbacks. I don't think the Raiders could go for Sanders, but the Jets could do something too. I know they just got Justin Fields, but you can have like a QB battle. Maybe they go for QB mid-round. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I'm an idiot. But yeah, so that's how you big move so far. A trade with the Saints. The Jaguars and Saints trade. Swap picks. They get 2/3. The Jaguars do. To get Shedeur Sanders at number 5. Number 6 goes to the Raiders, and this is going to be Ashton Jeanty. Might as well again go for the best player available. The Jets. I'm going to say Armin Mebo gets drafted here. They need to protect Justin Fields at all costs. Now to the Panthers. The Panthers don't have a 2nd round pick because of the trade they did involving Caleb Williams. But I think here with the 8th pick, they're going to go for Jalen Walker out of Georgia. It just feels like that's the right move. They needed someone to replace Brian Burns, especially after you traded him. And I think this is a great time. Now the Jaguars at number 9. You could go Mason Graham. You could go for McMillan. Big needs they're going to have. I'm going to go ahead and go for Mason Graham. So they end up still getting their guy. The Bears. See, the thing is that the Bears, their big needs aren't going to be till later on in the draft. So much so, I'm going to say another trade. The Bears and the Colts swap firsts and you add a 4th and a 5th. And the Colts jump up to number 10 and select Tyler Warren out of Penn State. There's a possibility they were still going to get their spot anyway, but you don't know what the Niners can do. Well, they have Kittle, but still. I mean, the Raiders made a 1-2 combo work for tight ends very easily, so they could have done that here. For the Niners, they need to really focus on that defense. So I'm going to say go for Will Johnson out of Michigan. That could work out. And now we have the one-star team, meaning they are the worst out there. Never recommend. I don't know why people love them. The Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys, they want to go all in. And I'm not even going to mention the fact that who won the Super Bowl this year. They want to go all in. And for the upteenth time, about as long as I have been born, they're still walking around saying it's their year. Let's look at the key facts that the Cowboys have done. Nothing. Yeah, they got a new coach. But upgrading from Mike McCarthy to Jerry Jones, yes, man, is the same thing as I traded $1 and I ended up with 4 quarters. I mean, there's nothing. Like the Cowboys, I do not see as a threat at all. You can say whatever you want about Dak. During the regular season, he's really good. But when the postseason hits, the whole offense, defense, coaching. But I gotta be fair. And apparently this is the right time for the Cowboys to select a wide receiver too. I think it's way too soon to worry about a wide receiver too. So because of this, you could see another trade happen. However, I am saying that's not going to happen. And the Cowboys are going to get Michael Williams out of Georgia. The Miami Dolphins are now on the clock. And this is a no-brainer. Kelvin Banks is right there. You're taking him. Now we're at the Bears at number 14. They could go Shamar Stewart. They could go Mike Green. Or they can reach for Simmons. Personally, I think this is the right bet for them to go for either Stewart or Green. Those two are the best options right now for edge. I really think they could go for either or, and they're going to do very well with it, as long as they're able to put whoever it is in the right position. So think of it like this: for like rookies, obviously you want mentors, and I keep mentioning the Eagles, but that's just what I am. I'm an Eagles fan. They had Reed Blankenship and Cooper DeJean part of a group, so like Reed Blankenship was mentoring Cooper DeJean. Same thing with Darius Slay and Quinyon Mitchell. So you learn from great players like them, and then that bumps up your game. That makes you a better team all around, a better player all around, to continue the success for that team. So either way, these players are really good. I, however, am going to give the edge to Mike Green out of Marshall. I think overall he's going to be the better pick. It just really matters what they want to do with training these guys. Now we have the Atlanta Falcons at number 15. And this is a really good spot for them. You got good corners. You got another edge. You could even go linebacker if you want to. They could even go for McMillan and have a great 1-2 combo with Drake London. There's a lot that they can do. And believe it or not, I'm actually going to have them go for McMillan to give another target to Michael Penix. I know I mentioned earlier with the Cowboys, I'm like, you don't want to use your draft pick for a number 2 receiver. McMillan can easily be a number 1. All right, the Cardinals now at 16. Same thing before. They can worry about edge. They can worry about corners. Their best bet is right now if we have Jahdae Barron and Shamar Stewart. Also Matthew Golden if they want to get another receiver. See, this is the part of the draft where you can kind of look into possibly getting wide receiver 2s or more of a player that can still handle their own, like handle the starting duties themselves, but also they can easily substitute it out with somebody else to make it less stressful. So, I personally think if your pick's 1 to, let's say 10, 1 to 10, I would say like 13, 14, but let's say 10. You're expected to be a starter day 1 and take that franchise to the next level. Here on out, you could still do that, but you are more of a player that can lead the way without having too much pressure on you. So, for this case, the Cardinals, you have Barron right there, so Barron's going easily. Now the Bengals are going to grab whatever the Cardinals did not grab, and Shamar Stewart. You could go Malachi Starks as well. I just think that they're going to go for Stewart more, because they want to start using more of a pass rush. Because that was their main issue all season, was that defense. That defense plummeted to the ground. They're god-awful. And because of that, it was very difficult for that powerful offense that Joe Burrow had to get them to the playoffs. If they had somewhat of a better defense, they would have been in the playoffs for sure. Would they have gone far? Probably not. But at least they would have went. Alright, so now we got the Seahawks. Have Sam Darnold. Give or take whoever you look at as had a great season but then collapsed at the end. I think could thrive better in Seattle, but they need the protection for him. So because of that, I'm gonna have Josh Simmons draft him to the Seahawks. It just makes sense. Now to the Buccaneers. There's a lot of things they could do. They can go linebacker. They could go safety. They could, there's only 2 safeties right now available. Unless, of course, you want like Jackson Dark, but I don't think you're doing that. Why did I mention Jackson Dark? I'm thinking of a different team. There's a lot that they could do here, too. I mean, you can even get Coastal Loveland to get another piece of tight end. You could do a lot here. But I think someone else is going to go for Loveland soon. So for now, I'm going to have the Buccaneers go for Jihad Campbell, a linebacker out of Alabama. I just think that's the right fit. The Broncos. He's there. Get him. Colston Loveland. I have a feeling the Broncos are going to go tight end regardless of what's going to happen. But it really matters on where the tight ends are. Because if you look at the tight end chart, the next one up's Mason Taylor, and that's in the 2nd round average. And then, like, 3rd, 4th, later on, we have Malik Carr from Houston at 6'6". Nice. Alright, anyway, back to the Steelers. Or now to the Pittsburgh Steelers. And big question is there. You got all these pieces. And you know there's one big question mark. Aaron Rodgers or not, they're going quarterback here. Now what's interesting is, do they go for Jackson Dart, or do they go for Jalen Milroe in a later round? Because the only team I could think of that would select quarterback in a later round would be the Giants. Honestly, right now, except for like a few teams, the quarterback room is great. Like even Cleveland could be a team that could look at quarterback in the second round. So this is tough. Do they risk going for a quarterback or go for a different team need? Because I can see Hampton going to the Steelers as well. Matthew Golden, I don't think so. They got DK Metcalf. They have George Pickens. I understand they're meh at times. They've been kind of falling down lately. But I think in the right system, they'll be fine. And also, they're both divas. So, I'm going to be risky on this one. I'm going to go with Omarion Hampton to the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers or not, they're going to get a quarterback. But it's not right now. Now to the Jaguars. Not Jaguars, I'm sorry, the Chargers. I think here's when they go Matthew Golden, get a receiver for Justin Herbert. He's been long overdue for one. They could go for someone like Kenneth Grant to get that connection with Harbaugh and maybe even trade up to get like Loveland or something. But I think that's the route they're going to go. The Packers are up next. Many people want receiver. Right now, for what they have, for what's here, I could see many different things, except for Jackson Dart. I'm going to see them going for Kenneth Grant out of Michigan. The Vikings. Here's where it gets interesting. I think the Vikings are going to trade. They're going to trade with the Cleveland Browns for a third, a fourth, and next year's second for pick number 24 and select Jackson Dart. They pull a Manziel moment by trading away with a team to get their quarterback in a later pick. It's odd, I know, but I think that's what they're going to do. The Texans are now on the clock, and they have to focus on linemen. So, at that point, you can even go for the best option. I'm going to say they're going to go for the best option. They're going to go for Malachi Starks. And then the Rams, you know, corner, wide receiver. I think they're going to get one later. So, once again, they're going to go for the best player option. And that's going to be Emenwari. Then come the Ravens. They're going to go for Zabel. He's still there. Gray Zabel. Then Detroit on the clock. And they're going to focus on defense because of everything that happened with their entire defense last season. They ended up falling apart, so they're going to go for Derek Harmon here. Washington, you can almost do anything, and it would be an improvement. The Commanders went very far last year. They made it to the NFC Championship game. And quite honestly, that's a pretty cool thing. I think at this point, though, you want to go for James Pierce Jr., the edge out of Tennessee, to cover a big need to hopefully take that next step up. Buffalo, they need to do a lot. They need a defensive lineman. They need a receiver. I'm going to go for Nolan. I think they're going to go for them. Kansas City, cry me a river. They're going to go for Tyler Booker, because you clearly saw Mahomes got ripped to parts in the Super Bowl. So it makes sense for them to go after Tyler Booker. And the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles at pick 32. We're doing a trade. Philadelphia will trade the 32nd overall pick to the Pittsburgh Steelers for 4th, next year 2nd, as we trade away our 1st and a 4th, excuse you, and 2/5, 3/5, huh? Alright, 1st to 3rd. We get their 4th, as well as next year 2nd and 3rd to the Steelers. And with... Oh, what? Take it. Hello? Take the trade. It was doing this earlier. Take the trade. Hello? Come on, take the trade. Hello? Alright, you know what? We're going to say the Steelers did the trade with the Eagles. And here's when the Steelers select Jalen Milroe. Milroe is not an Eagle. He's a Steeler. That's where it's going to go. Now to round 2. The Cleveland Browns are on the clock. So they get Travis Hunter. They got Jackson Dart. Now they can go for a probably more important need. Well, no, the next need for Emeka Egbuka. Now the Giants are on the clock. Now the Giants are upset. They lost their quarterback option. But they also have Wilson and Jameis. So at this point, go for Maxwell Hairston, the quarterback or the corner from Kentucky. Now Tennessee on the clock. Go for Donovan Ezerikiu, You got your quarterback of the future. Start working on a defense. Jacksonville can then get Luther Burden. And there come the Raiders. Josh Conley Jr. is there. You get him. Patriots need a corner. Siobhan Ravel Jr. There you go. The Chicago Bears. They could do a lot here. They can go for tight end. They can go for a running back. There's a little bit of a reach, but from where they're at right now, because they have 2 second-round picks, first, they'll go for what they think would be nice. And that would be... let's see here. Trey Amos. Now the Saints, in between, they did the trade up to get Shedeur Sanders. They got one more pick, and they're going to go for Nick Scorton. Actually, no. Yeah, I'll do Nick Scorton. Why not? Now the Bears, back on the clock, can now go for Trevion Henderson. The Jets are now on the clock. And then they can go for a new target for Justin Fields in Mason Taylor out of LSU. The 49ers. They're going to go for Williams. And how about them Cowgirls? How about them baby boys? Okay, all seriousness, now you can go for like a wide receiver too. Jaden Higgins. There you go. Still not getting a Super Bowl. Now we go to the Colts. And Donovan Jackson is what they've been eyeing up, so you're going to take him. Atlanta Falcons. You got a great receiver. Now you have to have a great player on defense. So Benjamin Moore at Notre Dame. There you go. Arizona got Jahdae Brown. Now you can look at maybe offensive lineman for Kyler Murray or look for an edge. So you know what? I think the more important part is going to be that offense. So Arante Ursary, there you go. Miami. Excuse me. Miami on the clock. And he's standing right there. Thomas out of Florida State. Especially now that there's rumor about Jalen Ramsey wanting to get traded. You can go for your Jalen Ramsey replacement here in the second round. Cincinnati. Again, focus on that defense. They're going to go for it again. Schlesinger. Going to Cincinnati. Now we have the Seahawks. And let's see if it works this time. We're going to do a trade. We're going to go Seattle. Where are you, Seattle? And the Packers. And trade a second. Next year's third. For 2 seconds. And a fourth. And a third. Alright, so I took it there. Now the Packers are picking at number 50. And it's a small reach. But I think they do it. Well, no, not this one. They're going to go for Landon Jackson. And the Broncos are going to go for Quishon Judkins. Now back to the Packers. And here's where the reaching occurs. But I know that's going to happen because of what they want to do. At pick 52, the Packers are going to reach for Trey Harris. They are going to get a day 2 receiver. They don't go day 1. They went with a defensive lineman instead. But they do a big trade with the Seahawks to receive both their second-round picks to get finally their receiver in Harris. Is it a reach? Yes. Will they do it? More than likely. Now, Tampa Bay on the clock. They got their man in the first round. I think they get their main man in the second round. It's Xavier Watts going to Tampa Bay. I actually think he's going to do very well there. And with a great opportunity to grow, especially in a warm state like Florida. Just stay away from hurricanes, that's all I'm saying. Anyway, the Seahawks on the clock after doing a big trade with the Packers. I see them going for JT Tuimoloau. I don't know. But yeah, no, they're going to go for him. Now the Chargers. They could do a lot here in this pick. What they're probably going to go for, and it makes sense, is to pick for Elijah Arroyo. Because they want to get tight ends early. Not available. Why not go for it here? So Arroyo is going to the Chargers. I think it's actually going to be a really good pick. Some might even say a steal. You might say a steal. Alright. Now we got the Buffalo Bills. And I think that they are going to have to focus more on that defense. They might have to still go for receiver. But we can worry about that later. And I think they're going to go for Princely Unam. I don't know these last names. I'm sorry. Carolina on the clock. He's been here for a while. Darius Alexander goes to Carolina. Now we got the Texans. And the Texans, they could do a few things here. Obviously, they could go receiver. It's a little too early, I think, but let's stop them. The Packers reached earlier. They could go for another running back. Not a bad option, honestly. But I think they're going to focus more on their offense. So I'm going to go for Jonah Savainia for a pick there. The Ravens. I know they got Henry, but have you ever heard of a good 1-2 combo? No, neither does Baltimore, because that's why they don't make it to the playoff, or they don't pass January. Alfred Collins is going to go to Baltimore. Now Detroit. I think as Jack Sawyer is right there, they go for him. Now Washington, they got James Pierce Jr. earlier. The next hole is a running back, Caleb Johnson, right then and there. Easy pick. And then Buffalo can finally go and get their receiver, Jalen Noel. He's going to go to Buffalo. Going to do that revenge on Kansas City by actually going for a receiver and not helping them out. Chiefs then go for TJ Sanders because no one else wanted him apparently. And the Eagles. Now, you see on screen Jalen Milroe. For some reason, the draft simulator was not allowing me to trade with the Steelers. So the 32nd pick here is actually the Steelers' pick. So the Steelers went for quarterback. Jalen Hurts is the quarterback for the Eagles. I'm not one of those that's going to be like, no, Jalen's not the answer. No, he's sure as hell the answer. And if you have a problem with that, he's got a ring, and your guys don't, unless you're a Swiftie. Anyway, the Eagles here finally make a pick in the draft, and they're going to go for Brandon Swinson. I actually like how this guy's stuff. And that's what's going to end up happening, and that does end the second round. Now the third round. The Giants are on the clock to start this third round. And quite honestly, at this point, it's what do you think you can get out of these people, out of these players. So it's really interesting to see. For the Giants, I think they're going to go for Eric Iominer. The Chiefs, I think they're going to go receiver as well. for Jake Beck. The Vikings are finally back on the clock. Didn't realize you hadn't picked yet. They are going to go ahead, and I'm going to actually put in Demetrius Knight. So at least they have something. But they can also develop him without the pressure of him being a first round pick. Then the Raiders, they got Ginty, they got Connerly. At this point, you're trying to get some more depth pieces. And Oluwafemi Oladejo is going to go to the Raiders. The Raiders, I was right. The Patriots, they got Will Campbell. They got Siobhan Ravel. They're starting to build up again, and I think they're going to continue doing that with Jordan Birch as a stud player. Now the Jaguars, they have picks 70 and 71. And I think they're going to go for interesting moves here. First off, Darian Porter. I think they're going to go for him. And then immediately then Harold Fannin Jr. Now the Bears. I think they're going to go for Sherman Turner. They need help on that defense. Now the Jets. You ready to play a fun game? The New York Jets select Tyler Shaw, quarterback out of Louisville. Yep, I know they got Justin Fields, but I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to go for a quarterback. Because how is it not the Jets without any type of crazy shit? I'm just saying. Next, hang on. Next, we got the Panthers. And I think the Panthers here, they are going to go offense and go for Isaiah Bond. Now we're back to the 40 Winers. And honestly, I think they still go defense here. I'm going to have Joshua Farmer to continue that defensive spread. And there's the Cowgirls! And you get Tate Ratledge. You just want to mock, or you're trying to mimic other teams by collecting all the Georgia players. Cowgirls suck. And I'm not taking it back. Patriots are going to go for Marcus Mabau. Overall, they would have a stud 3 rounds. Cardinals, they're on the clock. They are going to go ahead and get Josiah Stewart. Could be interesting to see. Wyatt Millo, you're going to Houston. Andrew Makuba. You go in the Indy. I was trying to make a bad version of Akuma Matata. Cincinnati's going to get Jared Wilson. Seattle. I could see them getting interesting here. And picking Jalen Royals from Utah State. Pittsburgh. You got your running back. Technically, when the Eagles were up, you got their quarterback. You got a quarterback. Now we get Omar Norman Lott. Let's give it to the Steelers. Do they need a lineman? Yeah, kind of. But I'm sure they can work it out. Tampa Bay, you're going to get a receiver here to have someone available in case something happens to, God forbid, something happens to Mike Williams or Chris Godwin. Savion Williams, you're going to Tampa. Now the Broncos. This will be interesting. But I'm going to go with Kevin Winston out of Penn State. And now it goes to the Chargers. Cameron Scatbo's there. They can have them. And now we go to the Seahawks. It wouldn't surprise me if they go offensive tackle again. to really protect Sam Darnold. So Ozzy, you're going to Tennessee. Cameron Williams, you're going to Jacksonville. Houston, you know what? Sure, why not? You can have Dylan Sampson. The Rams, Kyle Williams. I didn't realize you need a receiver because you have nobody except for Devontae Adams. Stop. Relax. Keep making biscuits on the Charmander, sleeping Charmander. Now he's got holes all over it. Ashton Gelati or Gelat or whatever your last name is. I'm sorry. You're going to Louisville. Jacob Parrish. You're going to Seattle. This boy. Pick number 93. It now belongs to the Jaguars. You're going to get Kyle Kennard. Get this off of you, too. That's been long overdue. I keep just talking to the cat. Leave me alone. Ermy Jones goes to Cleveland, especially now that you got Jackson Dart. Kansas City is going to go for Anthony Belton, and the Eagles is going to go for Terrence Ferguson. Again, if you're seeing this for the first time, the Eagles, I tried to trade their pick to the Steelers so they can get Jalen Milroe, but for some reason this website wouldn't let me trade. Even though I met all the requirements needed to trade, it wouldn't do it. So I say, you know what, the Eagles will have the pick, but it's technically the Steelers after a trade. So that's why Eagles had Jalen Milroe. But Ferguson goes to the Eagles because there's been talks about possibly trading Dallas Goedert, which stinks, but he had a very injury-prone season, which again is a bummer, but I think that's fair that they start looking. Deion Walker goes to Minnesota. Miami. You want to play a fun game? We're going to play a fun game. Miami's going to kill me, but I don't care. With the 98th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Will Howard, quarterback, Ohio State. Give Tua some competition. Now the Giants. We're going to go for Charles Grant. The 49ers. We'll give him Gunnar Helm. The Rams will do Chris Paul Jr. And the final pick of this mock draft, the Detroit Lions will select Torrey Horton, quarterback, Colorado State. So there we go. That is my mock draft for the 2025 NFL Draft. Again, this Jalen Milroe pick is going to the Steelers, not the Eagles. But overall, I think that's a pretty good draft. Finally finished. And now, I'm not going to remember any of this. I'm just going to say that. We're not going to remember any of this heading into draft night. Especially because we did 3 rounds. But, should be fun to see. We will have a live reaction of the NFL Draft. So, without further ado, we're going to go take a quick intermission. When we come back, it's time to duel in Yu-Gi-Oh! Never easy for me, huh? There.
Yeah.
And we are back for some Yugioh. Now I mentioned on my Discord, which you can check that out too on the bio of both my channels, that I upgraded this deck. And we're gonna look into that right now. So we have Mystical Sheep 1. Something doesn't look the same, but we got Pot of Greed. Still don't know what it does, but I'm gonna put it in my deck anyway. Change Your Heart, MST, Giant Red Sea Snake, Monster Born Fish Show. I got Jinzo, which is perfect. Ton of negate trap cards. Total Defense Shogun. United We Stand, Dianketo. Let's see here. Graceful Dice is a good one. You roll the dice, and depending on your number, you roll the die is the amount of attack points you get. It's times 100 for each dice roll. Graceful Cherry, 7 tools. Still talking about Bell of Destruction. Buster Bin later. Force Raider, we got 2 copies of Blue Eyes White Dragon. Blue Eyes Ultimate. Penguin Soldier, Mystical Elf. Chimera, Call of the Haunted, so we got a few new cards. I also want to go ahead and get the spell card, or the magic card, I should say. Dark Hole, or not Dark Hole, Toon World. And you'll see why with this duelist. Hi, nice to meet you. Have we met? I'm Maximilian Pegasus. Here we go. We're dueling against Pegasus now. Alright, draw my hand says the Dark Hole, Polymerization, Summon Skull, Change of Heart, Blue Eyes White Dragon, and Trap Hole. Set the one face down, and end my turn. Nimble Momonga. No. I'll take the 1,000 damage. Main phase 2, he sets a card and ends his turn. Alright, it's my turn. Okay, 2 copies of Blue Eyes. Going to change your heart. Or not chain, I'll just use it. I'm gonna tribute my Nimamonga for Summon Skull. Mirror Wall. So then I only do 1250 damage. But that's fine. He has to pay 2,000 life points each turn, though. Now it's gone. Plate Warrior, but then I'm going to activate Trap Hole and get rid of that. Set 1. And end turn. You're probably wondering why I got that Black Sheep card. I have that card, so that way I can use its effect. Hopefully it's done right. If it's not right, then I'll have to get lucky for another pull. Now we're going to MST that back row. See what it is. Enchanted Javelin. That's actually a really good card. Alright. Last turn. Additional Black Chaos. Last turn. Jesus Christ, I need to do something here. Black Illusion Ritual. Uh-oh. Well, that does 0 damage. Alright, Buster Blader. Yeah, I'm not liking this so far. Dark Hole. Pass turn. Good God. Seriously? Like, I need something here. Force Raider, of course. And I take some damage. I don't like it. Oh, my own Force Raider. Gonna end my turn. Could this cost me? Absolutely. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! No! Uh-oh. I need something big here. Nope, we lose. You win, Pegasus. Oops. It seems I've still got it. I guess I'll show you a trick or two this time around. And there's Pegasus right there. Taya, sorry. But we're gonna duel Taya here. So far my hand's already better than it was against Pegasus. Alright, my turn. Draw. Got Gazelle, Penguin Soldier, Slate Warrior, Magic Jammer, Bell Destruction, and Dark Hole. No. Let's set my Bell Destruction and set Slate Warrior face down and end my turn. Alright, good. Then I flip up my Slate Warrior because I did that, it's now stronger. Set it face down. And then I'm going to attack with Slate Warrior. Enough to take out Spirit of the Breeze. Set pass. Alright, let's see here. I want to flip up. Send both back to the hand. Set, be a dick, and attack directly. Fire Princess. It's gonna attack my penguin, but then I can send it back to her hand. Draw. Set one. Set my elf in defense mode. And I attack directly with Slate Warrior. Well, we just won. GG's. You know what? We're even gonna tribute to Buster Banator! Now, Buster Banator, attack! And end this duel! I know I could have just attacked with Slate Warrior, but I wanted to use Buster Blader. Yeah, nothing exciting. Do a passenger by. 8 Koiba. Alright, so we're doing Kaiba. Alrighty. Kaito, polarization, swords, anything, okay. Set 1. Sure, I'll play Kaito to cure some life points and end my turn. I didn't want to attack it, Koiba. Alright, there's blue eyes, so we'll do change our heart. And of course there's a chain. Wait! Since when did Kaiba have red eyes? What? Did you take that from Joey? Okay. The swords? Since when did Kaiba have red eyes? Good thing I did that! Oh, it's not his blue eyes, okay. I'm gonna give it a bit. Yeah, there it is. Kaiba. Koiba. Koiba! What are you doing then, man? Oh, are you sleepy? Are you tired? Yeah, Koiba. I had to part agree, Koiba. Oh, you dick! Okay, so 2 of his blue eyes are in the graveyard. Dark magic ritual, so I'll send my blue eyes to the graveyard to bring out the magician of black chaos! And attach that to you. Flip you up in attack mode. So now both of your attack points are high. And I attack directly with Slate Warrior. And I attack with the Magician of Black Chaos! Ow! That hurt! That hurt! Yeah, Koiba. Koiba! Oh, you asshat! You asshat, Koiba! Alright, I just need one monster. That'll work. Battle Ox, attack directly. Really, Kaiba? I wonder if that's the third blue eyes. Alright, tribute my soldier for Summon Skull. Attack directly. If you're here for the NFL mock draft, we did that not too long ago. You'll see it later on when it's available. When it's available to watch on YouTube. On the YouTubes. big insect. How many cards you got left, Kaiba? Oh, I can't. You can't look at those. I have at least 23. You might have more than me though, because I did use Pot of Greed. Oh no, I tried to use Pot of Greed, but then I got negated. Oh, you didn't do anything, so I attacked directly. I win. Kaiba, you suck. Clearly. Oh, here we go! This is the urgent announcement for all participating duelists. There have been several reports of card robberies occurring in the city. So this is what we have to look out for. These are called ghouls. Maybe? Yes, here we go! Our first one is... Loomis and Umbra! Here we go. With a very good music. Alright, so... I set one. And now I'm going to normal summon Battle Ox in attack mode, and my turn. Alright. I'm gonna try something here. Giant, swords are revealing light. Okay. I'm gonna send my Shogun to defense mode and my turn. Alright. And I'm gonna summon Force Raider. Move towards battle. My Force Raider will attack this card. Okay, good. And my turn. Alright. All they've done so far is just play defense. I'm gonna play out Gazelle. I'm gonna move towards battle and have Force Raider attack this one. This one's been sitting here for a bit. Okay. And Gazelle will attack this one. Set, path. Alright, so what's more likely is Magic Cylinder. So I'm going to set one here. And I'm going to tribute my Shogun and Gazelle for Blue Eyes. Alright, Green Tiki Elder goes down. Now Blue Eyes attack directly. Alright. Set one. Move towards battle. Force Raider attack. I'm gonna chain Bell of Destruction and chain my Blue Eyes. Alright. flip. Graceful charity. Chain. 7 tools. Use Dark Hole. Monster Reborn. And Wing Weaver. I'm just gonna use my Blue Eyes. And Blue Eyes attack directly, and that's game. Alright, we got a bunch of these good cards. We got Axe to Spare. I really like this card. Time Wizard's okay. Alright, so we save them there. A Rex. Attack Rex. Wait a second. Oh, no. Alright, you're taking on a ghoul. This one I'm more worried about. Canyon Soldier. And sets card. Okay. Alright. Set. Set. Sea Snake. Actually, I'm gonna do that. Change of heart. Give me this. We're gonna enter battle. Sea Snake attack directly. Okay. Main phase 2. Tribute itself. And receive 500 damage. Turn ends. There's a reason why I'm more worried about this guy. Set. I'm gonna have my Sea Snake attack. And it's his Penguin Soldier, okay? What? Why? Okay. I guess it was that much of a concern for you. Uh-oh. Hell no! Hell no! Hell no. There's a reason why I say that. Big eye. Alright, that means we're on a faster time limit here. This rare hunter, if you don't recognize him, he's from the Duel Monsters anime, and he holds the card Exodia. I want to keep Penguin Soldier face down. Sea Snake attack. Sheet number 1, attack directly. Yep, that's fine. And I'm gonna end my turn. You gotta be careful here, because again... Alright. Okay. Okay. Flip up Penguin Soldier. And then we're going to tribute Penguin Soldier and Mystic Chief 1 for Blue Eyes White Dragon. And Sea Snake. And Blue Eyes attack directly. You are not using Exodia against me. If you are a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, you know what Exodia means. And that's not happening here, Rare Hunter. Nice try. Okay, we got more rare cards. A very complicated one. But we get more cards! Hello, duelists! Ooh, Copycat's a good card. Oh, for a second I thought that was a different background. Well, there's no way we're getting it 3 times in a row. Or 3 out of the 4 times. Alright. It's Shizu. I wanna go outside. Wah! Screw you, Shizu. St. Joe. Alright, now we're gonna build destruction that. Oh, what? Wait. Marita falling one has something good, right? Yeah. This will help us recover our life points. Destroy the Dark Witch. End my turn. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, it's in the graveyard. Okay, well, still a good thing we took it out of the graveyard. I'm not too worried about anything in the graveyard right now. Move towards battle. Marita follow on attacks directly. Actually, here's what I will do. I'm going to activate Call of the Haunted. Bring back Battle Ox. Deal damage. Deal damage. Luminous Spark. It's a good field spell. But I'm going to play a card that I still don't know what it does. Pot of Greed! And then tribute both Marie and Battle Ox for Blue Eyes White Dragon. And head towards battle, Blue Eyes attack, and that's game. With 3,500 attack points. A big boost from Luminous Spark. Well, I keep hearing about more ghouls, and we took on 2 already. Pegasus! Yeah, Pegasus, we need a rematch. Dueling is a comparison for each opponent's capability for tactics. Let's find out how strong you've become. I'm so naughty. Okay, bye-bye. I have a better hand, I think. Fisher, Dark Hole, Miss Sea Snake, Miss Charity, Buster Me later. Giant Soldier Stone. Just set 3 cards and end turn, okay. Alright, I'm gonna summon Battle Locks. Mirror Wall, okay. If you were looking for any chatting about the mock drafts, we did that about almost an hour ago. So if you're late for that, I apologize, but you'll see it again on YouTube. Vorse Raider, huh? Oh, that's right, I can't attack because of the swords. Oh no, Cyberjar! Alrighty. Because I know one of those face down cards is why can't I think of it? Mirror Force. Damn, I should have done something else first. That's fine. She attacks directly, doesn't she? Oh, pay. so it can attack directly. It does not, though. Oh, right, because of the swords. Oh. Nope, that's a plan. Do it. Yep. Oh. Really? Okay. I wonder if Pegasus thinks... I wonder if Pegasus knows what I'm thinking of. No. Nope. And he's got Mirror Force. That's why I don't want to do anything yet. But I am going to try to get my Buster Blader to be stronger. Yeah, no. Activate Magic Cylinder. I'm gonna try something here. Okay. Fine. Don't play Mirror Force yet. Ah, he just beat me. God damn it. Yep, there it is. God damn it! Okay, this is our rematch. Alright, let's try this again. So far we did a lot though. We already took on 2 ghouls. And so far we've been doing nothing but losing against Pegasus. Set, pass. MST on Toon World. I'll summon my Sea Snake. Great for charity. Bring back my Blue Eyes. And then Swords of Revealing Light. What's the matter? Okay. Sea Snake will attack. Okay. Blue Eyes attack. Sea Snake attack. Slate Warrior attack. And Blue Eyes attack for game. Friday Pegasus. Thank God. Oh no, unbelievable. I lost. Well, I'll just have to replay for the next duel. Ooh. Alright. And now to Hello Duelists! Joey! You're in trouble, Joey! Alright, Hammer, Dark Hole, Mirror Force, Call upon the Magic Cylinder, and change a heart. Alright, set 4. X-Rated and Gear Free the Iron Knight. You get a monster up here or something. Aggie Sword, Magic Cylinder. Penguin Soldier. Alright, so let's figure this out here. Try to beat Joey. I like both of those cards, but we had to let go of one of them. Don't. Alright. Then I say dragon! Let me see something here. 65. I'll be 51. And I don't have anything with 14. Yeah, it's my penguin soldier. Alright, we're gonna attack directly then with both, monsters. With both the monsters! And I end my turn. Uh-oh. No. Let's see, wait. No! My monsters! Joey. How good you, Joey. Oh, if I waited one turn. Well, we're gonna get a massive hit. Oh no, not yet. Not yet. Oh. That's gonna hurt. Damn it. God damn it. I think we just hold on. I should have used it. My own stupidity. I lost to Joey. First time to uses red eyes against us. Let's take on the fish guy. I have an idea. Normal summon Force Raider. Set. And pass. Alright, blow up his face down card, which is Magic Jammer. Set. Unite, we stand. I want to put that on my Mystical Elf. Flip up. Now, Force Raider. Attack the Sea Snake. And Mystical Elf attack directly. Sea Snake again. Mirror Force, bitch. Just why? Just freaking why? And of course, Weevil's got freaking elves. Normal summon Slay Warrior, and my turn. Oh, it's Mako, not Weevil. Step. Alright, set. And then I'm going to enter battle. Now it all makes sense. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just dumb. End turn. Oh boy, morphing jar number 2. Yeah, okay. Actually, oh, wait. Oh, I can do it next turn, though. I think. Alright, well, let's try attacking then. There we go, finally! Alright, I sacrifice my mystical sheet number 1 for Jinzo! He's got a cool ability. All trap cards are negated. Alright, going to now go towards battle. Jinzo's going to attack. And so is Baphomet. And I'm going to end my turn. If we run into another goal, we'll continue. If we don't, at the end of this upcoming weekend game, we'll call it early, because I have to still do some stuff around here. Blue Eyes, and we're gonna White Lightning for a game. Another Cut the Guardian. Alright, so nothing really happening over here. Alright, we got a tournament. Let's go to the championship.
Attention, duelists! Welcome to the duel tournament. This is where you will find out if you can find out and learn the dueling. You get to duel people, and you get to cards. Here's your opponent.
We just fought the freaky fish guy.
Mako's a freaky fish guy.
Dual Defense Shogun, Battle Axe, Spell, Destruction, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, and Swords of Revealing Light. Alright, it's a T set. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Play Monster Reborn. And bring back my... Oh. Crocodile? Oh, Morphing Turn number 2. Doesn't matter, because I'm going to tribute it. Move towards battle, and Dual Defense Shogun will attack directly. And we're going to end the turn. Alright, we're going to set. And we'll pass turn. Pass turn. Pass turn. Nice. Oh. Okay. You freaky fish guy. Wow. Wow. I mean, are we doing the same thing that you do with the other duelists? Like Kaiba and Pegasus and Ishizu? Seems that way. Alright, rolling a die with Graceful Dice. Let's see. 5! Alright, so we have 500 more attack points. Force Raider, attack directly. And I end my turn. I play Pat, agreed! Excuse me. Oh, hi. Back with the flying fish. Water. think, is my monster born? Yes, it is. Alright. On the flying. Hello, flying fish. Alright, attack Vorse Raider. Main phase 2. And I'm just gonna set 1 and pass. Alright, move to a battle. Vorse Raider, attack. It's the third and final flying fish. And we're gonna pass my turn. Alright, we're gonna call the Haunted. Bring back, it doesn't matter which one, bring out my soldier. Alright, and I will tribute both my Mystical Elf and my Giant Soldier Stone for Blue Eyes White Dragon. And then we are going to attack with Vorse Raider on the 7-colored fish. And White Lightning for Blue Eyes White Dragon! Alright, we're going first again. Set 2. Normal summon Gazelle. And end turn. Ow, we got hit by a mini version of Jabba the Hutt. Okay. Last turn. I need to come up with something big here. Oh, that's not big. Well, big for Mako, not for... Shut up! Okay, Mystical Elf will work. Hey, come here. Ew, dude, you stink. You chunky. Nah, Willow's more plumpy than anything. Alright, gonna tribute my Mystical Elf for Summon Skull. If you're here for the mock draft, you can take a look at that earlier. For the Unite We Stand. Equip. Move towards battle. And attack. C6. Hey! No. No. Back out of here. Yeah, too. Yeah, too. You freaky fish guy. After that, Master Reborn. To bring back your Sea Snake. And Giant Red Sea Snake will attack your set down. Ah! No, I should play that. Okay.
I lost my Buster Bunny later.
That's gonna be tough. Oh well, we might take an L on this one, chat. We might have to take the L on this one to make it 1-1. Unless a miracle happens here, which I highly doubt it. Alright, Call the Haunted still in the deck. So you're telling me there's a chance? Never mind. That turned out to be gas. Fairy of the Fountain. Oh, that's not the right aqua monster that got heavily censored. All right, here we go. The final duel, not for the night. Sorry. Okay. Pot of greed. Call the Haunted. Bring back my Slate Warrior. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. We do streams on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Might be a small change because I'm moving soon. But if you are new, be sure to follow if you're watching on Twitch. Subscribe over on YouTube. And we are here for one fun journey. And I gotta calm the cat down because I think he's starting to stress out again. Come here, bud. Come here, buddy. The reason how I know he's getting stressed is because he knocked something over. It also could be a search shit. I'm looking at it as he's probably stressed out because I haven't started yet, but stuff's slowly moving around the house. And he's starting to catch on like, wait a second, something ain't right here. Noah's a bum. I don't know why we still have him. Ooh. Okay. Gimme, gimme, gimme. You okay? You alright? You a little stressed out? You can relax? You'll be okay, bud. Probably the reason why I'm not doing a long stream tonight. even though we're already past 2 hours. But we've only done like maybe an hour of dueling. Tentacle. I thought I said testicle. You're okay. You're alright, buddy. I'm gonna try to unite we stand on the mystical sheep. Now that's when it gets a little tough to hit his life points. If I try. If I try to attack directly, it's gonna do that. So I can't attack it officially. I can't officially attack it. Attack him. That freaky fish guy. Attack Axe Raider. You're okay, bud. You're okay. Yeah, I said we're going to another place, but I meant by we are going to a different place. If you're questioning who I'm talking to my cat. Well, we're gonna be in the same place. And there it is, folks, the flying fish. I just hope it doesn't lead to me decking out. We got a bit of ways to go before we worry about that, though. The Wandering Doom. I want to see something here. Okay, so that's still in the deck. Wait, did I check it? Let me see if, alright, so they're both still in my deck. Alright, then I turn, so I can't attack him. That freaky fish guy. Me goes the freaky fish guy. Oh wait, I should have attacked. Oops. It's not like I have to worry about that. I have 2 monsters over 2,500 attack points. Okay. 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 And we're gonna tribute 1, 2, 3 for the boys! Ultimate Dragon! And my turn, 'cause I can't attack. Once I get MST or Jinzo. Not Fisher. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon! Attack his set card! The 7-colored fish falls prey to the victim of my Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Alright, I need 2 cards. 1 of 2 cards. Or that. Giant Trunade. Alright. Summon Skull attack. And you freaky fish guy. Actually, yeah. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and play it. A 6! Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, attack directly! For game! King of Games, baby! Beast of Gopher, that's a good card. What do you... Psst, Willow! This boy, man. Oh, it's this. Esperoba and Bakura. Alright, let's see, we got 1. Okay, just 1 right now. Alright, Esper. I said I was gonna stop, but I don't know. Alright, set 2 and attack with Slate Warrior. Now, if we're near Bakura, we'll duel him next, and then that'll be it. But if we don't, I'm not gonna be like, you gotta be kidding me! I'm not gonna be like, one more game. Because, like I said, I got stuff I gotta get done. Alright, man, my turn. Put you in defense mode. And now we are going to attack with, well, either one doesn't matter. Slate Warrior. Sangan. Sneaky Lion. Force Raider, attack directly. Alright, I'll probably for one last time I'll use this one. I'll tribute my Giant Soldier Stone for Baphomet, which will bring Gazelle to my hand, and then I'll activate Polymerization, if it lets me. Polymerization, to fuse these two to... God damn it! Espa, you're no fun. No wonder you got bullied in school. Actually, I think Espa's brothers were bullied, but not him. Alright, battle phase. Attack! Alright, defeated Roba. There it is! Also, Hinatama, that's a good card too. Alright, so we get our card, so hello, duelists! Oh, you're right here. Alright. We'll duel Bakura. El Bakura! Get him! One of my favorite quotes from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged was when Yami Merrick encounters Yami Bakura. And Merrick's like, impossible! Who could think of such a thing? And Bakura's like, that would be me. Oh, look at the cat dragon and pissed all over. I don't know why, it just made me laugh really loudly. Giant Red Sea Snake to attack mode. And we're gonna attack directly with it. And of course, mirrors. Like, what else? What else, chat? What else? What else? What else? Mirror Force. Alright, normal summon Battle Ox. And then we're gonna attack with said Battle Ox. Griffer. Alright, we're gonna go to May phase 2. Set, and pass. I want higher than a 2. Higher than a 1. No! Bitch! Set, pass. I'm a lizard. Send both of them back to your hand. Set 1, pass. Summon Skull. You activated my Ring of Destruction. I don't know why it's called Bell Destruction. It's Ring of Destruction. Man, I'm not having a good hand here. That's not good. Alright. Back to those little elves. Come on, I need something here. I think that's it. Yep. Alright, we lost. But we gotta duel them again. Bakura! Get back here! Alright, once we beat Bakura, then we'll call it. Tribute for Jinzo. Okay. Oh no. No. Please don't be what I think it was. I agreed! Oh no. Alright, who was that? Two. Just enough. Alright. Buster Blader. Okay. Did I summon this turn? I did. Okay. Graceful Charity. Ooh. That's kind of fun. Are we sleepy? Alright, we're going to summon Skull. Alright, we win. Attack with Jinzo, and that's game. Alrighty. Now please, nothing left. 'Cause I still gotta do shit in my house. Okay. Now we're about Joey. No! Alright, we got ghouls. I'm not doing this on purpose. Okay. Joey? Here we go. That's 3. It's the mine! Alright, Buster Blader, Slate Warrior, Battle Axe, Pot of Greed, and 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons. For his Slate Warrior. Alright. And turn. Dark hole, of course. Okay. Ouch. Uh-oh. I'll take it. And this one I'll activate. Oh no. Don't tell me you're about to lose to strings. I need something here this turn. I mean... it's something. Even though it's not going to really help me in this case. Alright, good. Alright, gives me some time. Shoot. Alright, good. Attack the token, and that's duel. Alright, we beat strength. Alright, whew! Destiny board. There are still more good cards. Alright. Got my bonus. Okay. Think that's a good time to end it off here. Thank you guys for being part of this awesome journey. And I will be back on next Wednesday for the start of those 8 crazy days with this game. Yu-Gi-Oh! Worldwide Edition Stereo Destined Duel. Hope to see you guys there. And good night.